everybody. I'd like to thank you for getting out of bed to come see me today and listen to my speech. I also would like to talk about three things that people don't typically think about when they forget that piece of trash or accidentally drop that piece of garbage and, again, forget about it. These three things are a direct result of littering, and that's issuing fines, paying for cleanup, and planning for the future of littering. When I'm finished with my speech, you'll know about fines for littering in Arizona, who cleans up the trash, and what the future plans are to help eliminate littering. Now, a lot of us, if not all of us, know that we can be ticketed and fined for littering all day long, anywhere. Here in this classroom, on campus, grocery store, in your car. For example, my buddy Jake, he was leaving a bar, had a bunch of people in his truck, was smoking a cigarette, whatever, finished his cigarette, flipped it out the window. Our Gilbert boys in blue saw him and pulled him over, gave him a ticket. He had to go to court, and the judge was very upset with his ticket. He says if he were to see him in Gilbert again for littering, that he would give him the maximum penalty, which happens to be, in the state of Arizona, a maximum fine of $1,000, 3 months in county prison, and 1 year probation. That could have saved a lot of grief if he just put it in his ashtray, you know, or just didn't smoke. But Jake's stubborn, so he'll continue to smoke the rest of his life. Jake's cigarette butt was part of 800 tons of trash that the Arizona Department of Transportation picks up annually. Somebody has to pick up that trash, and there's two ways that Arizona DOT handles that. They pay somebody, they pay their employees to come pick it up, or they put their highways up for adoption or parts of the city. And the first way, of course, is they don't have anybody to do it. They pay their employees to go out and pick up trash with a trash bag and whatever. The other way, of course, is specifically the highways. Certain stretches of the highway are adopted by businesses or charities or anything. You've probably seen them going down the highway. This stretch of highway is adopted by the volunteer group or whatever. That usually works out by this group will apply for a 2-year permit, and they'll receive that permit. And then they'll go out with a bunch of trash bags and a bunch of people and start picking up gum wrappers and Circle K Thirst Buster cups and everything. If you know somebody, or if you're personally interested in helping out or adopting a highway, you can find all that information on AZDOT.com or .gov, sorry. So other than AZDOT doing all the work of cleaning up the highways and stuff, what else is new? What else is happening? The answer is not a whole lot. Surprisingly, there's nothing new in the world of garbage. Everything's still going to landfills and recycling centers. The only thing that anybody is really trying to work on is trying to help with awareness, letting people know what's happening and how much litter there actually is. So they're just kind of putting it into people's faces. Like, I don't know if you've gone to, well, you probably pass by fast food restaurants and you see bags of trash just in the middle of the parking lot. Somebody needs to go up and say, hey, this is not supposed to go here. You know, this goes in a trash can. Also, you know, if you see somebody on the freeway throw their beer bottle out the window while they're driving, you need to pull them over. Hey, don't throw your beer bottle out while you're driving. It's not right. You're littering, you know. But yeah, so they're just kind of putting out more signs and more trash receptacles and recyclable cans and stuff, and just kind of putting it out there, letting people know. Our school has kind of jumped on that bandwagon. I don't know if anybody remembers, probably in the last 3 years, there was probably about a year of class that I didn't have trash can in one of my classrooms. Does anybody remember that? You remember that? So people were littering. They were just leaving their trash on the desk or underneath, and it was a problem. So if you look back there, we got trash cans now. So to wrap it up, we need to pay a little closer attention about where we're putting our trash and what we're doing with it. It could save you money in the long run, save the state money, and also putting your trash where it needs to go could make our state a little bit more beautiful. I want to thank you all for your years and your participation, and I just hope that you remember that there's a trash can somewhere in your future, so hang on to your garbage.